Hi again. Yeah, so this is my second vlog. I think there was a lot of aspects in this first vlog that I overlooked. Um, Primarily just in the way that it was all done. It wasn't done in any sort of format, it was just me pretty much just putting it out there. And of course, with me just starting out, uh, there was a lot of rambling going on, of course. You know, Technically, that's all that this is going to really amount to at the first stages of it. Some things that have been on my mind are, of course, the goings on with the economy, but I don't want to focus too much on that because that is, excuse me, that is, that is microscoping it when in actuality it needs to be a lot more macro, a lot. We need to see the bigger picture in all of this. And it's really difficult to start this channel because of all of the other channels that are speaking about the same things pretty much. But I will say, the reason why I'm not so focused on showing a bunch of images and so forth is because honestly, it really doesn't matter. I mean, if you're listening to something like, the radio, you're not watching images, but you're still engaging an interest in it. And that's more my forte. I'm not so much a person about having to have images. The content is what's most important. And so that's what I'm focusing on. So I appreciate the listeners. I appreciate everyone that gives attention to any of the things that I have to say. As I stated before, I'm not some, genius. I'm simply a man that tries to key in on the interest points of what's going on today, and then I just relay it in these vlogs. So, well, what I have to say today is that I received a magazine in the mail. I'm not going to go into the details of how or why I get these magazines because it's, really out of my hands. They just send them to me. And there might be other people out there that, experience the same thing. However, this one recent magazine of outdoor life that came into the mailbox showed an interesting picture of bass, bringing bass records back to the United States, and then it's got this, it's got this, I'm sorry, this lure with the American flag on it, and then it has the face of the devil on it as well. And if you want to check that out, check it out. Outdoor life. And I thought that was kind of interesting, and the implications on it are, well, they're whatever you want to assume, And I imagine that the viewers or listeners that I have are also more in tune with the current events than other people are. So there's that. And if you're not, then, maybe this is a way of bringing about a more of an awakening. And like I said, I speak to people that the higher ups in alternative media speak down about. I'm at the lower end. I am not some super haughty or even somewhat haughty man that is speaking down to anyone. I'm at the bottom of the rung. And I feel like YouTube doesn't have enough of us. There are other YouTubers out there that are telling us that, we need to bring awareness to other people, and essentially that's what I'm doing. I know a lot of you probably, like myself, are really irritated about all the advertisements that get out there these days on the TV. You see them and you're like, oh my goodness, just the ridiculousness of it, I'll state one thing. I mean, like, just as an example, like how a Safelite commercial, says your plans don't have to be infringed upon. We'll just come out there and rescue your little dent in your window, your little crack that happened on the passenger side of your window, so that you can take your kids, to the school because they got a basketball, session. That, to me, is just, I understand that, it's important to look good and everything, but I mean, that's just going a little above and beyond. And that's just one example. And there are several others that are out there, I'm sure anyone that wants to comment on those below are okay. And again, I don't want to take too long in this, but I just want to tell you that, stay strong out there. You guys that are struggling, that are having a tough time, that are just bombarded by all the lies, as I'm affected, as well. Please excuse all the you-knows. I'm sorry. I am trying to adjust to this speaking context. So please excuse me for those redundancies. And I just wanted to give a little update. Thank you for listening. And I'll wrap it up with that. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.